Good morning from Disney's Wilderness Lodge. I am headed off to Magic Kingdom this morning. Today is the first day of the brand new Lightning Lane multiple pass system, and I am going to try it out. I was able to make 3 Lightning Lane reservations this morning. At first, I have Tiana's Bayou Adventure, and it's only been open for just a few weeks, so I'm really excited to get to experience that. I'm getting a little bit of a later start than I wanted, which is not all that unusual for me, but the reason this morning is unusual. We had a little bit of a snafu with our port transfers tomorrow. I knew that I should be expecting an email showing the details of when to meet in the lobby, what time to have luggage out, and several people have already reported receiving that email, but I did not get it. So I contacted my travel agent, and sure enough, for some reason, our transfers were deleted on July 9th, and I have no idea why. And let's just take a second to just appreciate the beauty that is this resort. I think it's always important to just stop and enjoy where you're at for a second. Look at this. And it is such a gorgeous day. People are already out in the pool, and I don't blame them, because if I weren't going to the Magic Kingdom, I'd be right there with them. So not only were our port transfers deleted on July 9th, but my travel agent was also deleted as our agent of record, and we have no idea why. But she was able to get it resolved. She's back on our account. Our transfers are back, although I had to buy them again. Supposedly we got a refund, but I'll have to double check that when I get home. And so we got that resolved, and now I'm off to Magic Kingdom.
Hi guys, nice to meet you.
Good morning.
Thank you.
Welcome home.
I just made it to Magic Kingdom, and I have got about 20-25 minutes before the end of my window for my very first Lightning Lane, Tiana's Bayou Adventure. But as always, stop and enjoy the view, and what a view this is. Never get tired of the castle. Now, let's go to Tiana's. Going down the bayou. Made it in for my Lightning Lane, Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Hey, there y'all are. Lewis is up ahead. Let's join him and find the
These cats can burn. Wow, this joint is hopping.
These tiny musicians you found really
Oh, the bigger you are, the bigger the splash you'll make in the party.
So that was really cute, and I didn't get that wet. I think they did a good job with it. I am gonna miss Splash Mountain, but I don't hate this as badly as I dislike what they did to Maelstrom, so I can live with this. I mean, I can live with Maelstrom too because I have no choice. But now I'm going to go into Critter Country and see what the merchandise looks like. They definitely have all kinds of plushes. So no shortage of plushes there. Y'all know I got to look at the snacks. Okay, so they have Tiana themed lollipops, which are really cute. Tiana themed popcorn. And this is cool. They have some of the seasonings from the restaurant that Tiana and the Princess and the Frog was inspired by. And they have all sorts of seasonings. Looks like they're $9.99 and $11.99 each. We have some fried chicken seasoning. You know I love that. There's also a gumbo base. And then there's some seafood seasoning up there. I might pick some of this up because I love to cook too. And I think this would be good to have. Oh, look over here. They've got the Leah Chase cookbook too. And that's also a nice little souvenir. And for the other kitchen lovers, if you don't want the seasonings, there's a recipe binder, some pot holders, an apron. This is really cool. And over here we have the gummy frogs. We have Bananas Foster chocolates. And we have hot sauce. So I have a few minutes before my next lightning lane, which is going to be Pirates of the Caribbean. So I am going to try to find some food. And in the spirit of trying things I've never had before, I have my eye on this. The candied bacon skewer with chips, because I love me some candied bacon. And of course, I definitely think either some water or a Diet Coke is in order. I got my bacon skewer and I got a Diet Coke too. Let's try this thing. Look at it. Super, super thick. I have no idea how they do that. And it's cooked so evenly, it looks like. Let's try this thing. That is delicious. It's very rich, but so delicious. It also comes with chips, but if you just want the skewer, you can leave the chips off for a little bit of a discount. I'm going to enjoy. Time for Pirates of the Caribbean.
Strike your feathers, dearie. Show 'em your flock.
Hey, send them hens to Davy Jones. It's the rum they want.
Scoundrel Captain Jack Sparrow will never lay eyes on it, nor this here king either.
Can't you reach any further, you stuff-winged bilge-rat? Register That's a good word. Come on.
Okay, so I have been here at Magic Kingdom pretty much all morning, and so this Lightning Lane multi-pass has not gone super awesome for me. I did get Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which I was really happy about, and I got to ride Pirates of the Caribbean also on the Lightning Lane, but here is my assessment. Just like with Genie Plus, I think you're better off starting first thing in the morning and just stacking back to back to back as much as you possibly can. I did like that I could book 3 experiences as soon as I was able to purchase the Lightning Lane multi-pass, but I didn't love the choices that I had, and I got on at 7 a.m. and pretty much by the end of the time that I got Tiana's Bayou Adventure selected. A lot of the good times for the other rides that tend to have higher wait times were already later on in the day or were already out. So I've been trying to make some adjustments and make some amendments to get some better experiences, but everything is still pretty well stacked. I don't know if the fact that this is the first day of the Lightning Lane Multipass, if that's affecting things, but I do think your best bet is to get out early in the morning, stack as much as you can. We're going to be at Hollywood Studios tonight, so I even tried to go into Hollywood Studios and book some things for later this evening, but they were also already booked up. So I ended up paying $29 for Tiana's Bayou Adventure and Pirates of the Caribbean. So don't know that I love it, especially since it is a replacement for FastPass Plus that used to be free. I feel like I had better options then. So I don't know. I do think that maybe if I had a better strategy, it would have worked out better for me, but the way I did it, not a win. So now I'm about to head down to Main Street and see if I can find the glass blower, and then I'm going to head back to the hotel and finish packing to head to the port tomorrow. Into the Main Street Bakery first before we head to the glass blowers, because there's a live streamer that I watch quite frequently called Resort TV One. Maybe you've heard of them. And at the end of nighttime streams, he always stops and gets a cookie at Starbucks here, and it just looks like your normal, nondescript, plain chocolate chip cookie, but he gets one every single time. So I thought I would check it out and see what the hype's all about. Okay, trying out this legendary chocolate chip cookie to see if it's worth the hype. Cheers. Okay, it's very good. I can understand why it's popular. It's soft, it's chewy, it's chocolatey. It reminds me a lot of the chocolate chip cookies that used to be served at my high school. So it has a very nostalgic chocolate chip cookie flavor for me, which I really like, but it's not something I would have to get every time. It's $3.99, so it's probably not something I would wait in a long line for, but if I were getting something at Starbucks anyway, this would be a really nice accompaniment. And I also got some ice water to wash it down with.
I remember the last one that I made, it wasn't hot enough, so a little bit more time. Yeah, that neck's really moving, so good.
On my way out, next stop, Wilderness Lodge. So I made it back to Wilderness Lodge, and Mom and Dad had not eaten yet. So we decided to come to Geyser Point Bar and Grill to have a little bit of lunch, late lunch. All right, here is the menu. This is what we're working with. They've got light fare, which is kind of like appetizers. And then they have rustic fare, which is kind of like your entrees. They have kids' meals, desserts, cocktails, and I'm definitely going to get a cocktail. In fact, I want to check that out first. I have not had enough cocktails on this trip yet. That Northwest iced tea looks delicious. Mom, you can't see the view from where you're sitting.
I know, that's okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm comfortable.
Okay. Well, that's the most important thing.
Because actually this chair is probably better for my back.
Oh, and it's probably going to be hard for you to get out of this one, too.
Yeah.
For you to get up.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm good. I mean, I've seen that, like, multiple times.
You know what it looks like?
Yeah, I kind of know what it is.
Well, if you want a refresher, you can always turn around.
Right. But I think this chair is better for my back than one of those would be.
Probably. This is very comfortable, though. Are you comfortable, Dad?
But you kind of laid back.
Yeah, well, when we eat, we'll have to lean forward. So, do you want to talk about what we're doing tonight?
Well, we are going to the studios for the after hours party, and we're eating at the ABC Commissary. And this is a deal where supposedly there's not very many people there, and you just walk on the rides, and you get free popcorn, and you get free ice cream, and you get free Cokes, and you get free water, and all the freebies. So yeah. So I'll walk and rest and walk and rest.
And then when you get tired, you'll come back. Because I don't think you'll make it till midnight.
Oh, probably not. We probably don't even need to try. Daddy and I probably don't even need to try.
What time do you think you'll make it to?
What time? It starts at 9?
Right.
Oh, I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. Before we go up to the room, we need to stop by, and I can do it if y'all want to go on up, stop by the front desk and see if we can get some more luggage tags.
Oh, yeah, we definitely need more luggage tags.
We for sure will need more luggage tags. I would have done that on the way in, but I knew y'all were waiting on me, so
okay.
I thought I would put that off.
Yeah. We're going to have several luggages.
We're ridiculous. We're absolutely ridiculous. I'm hungry, though. I cannot wait to eat.
I know it. I'm hungry, too.
And we're thirsty. We have all the waters.
We better be sipping on this water.
Agree. Cocktails have arrived, and I got the Northwest iced tea, which is their version of Long Island iced tea. Ooh. Oh. Oh.
It must be really bad.
That is strong. I was not expecting that. I won't be getting that again. And what did you get, Mom?
I got a virgin frozen strawberry daiquiri, which I really think is nothing more than a strawberry smoothie.
I mean, pretty much. Is it good?
Yeah, it's good, but it doesn't taste like a daiquiri.
What does a daiquiri taste like? Like, how is it different?
I can't tell you. For one thing, it looks like this came out of a machine.
It probably did.
Instead of
in a blender?
In a blender, right.
Got it. So you want it to be more crafted.
Right.
Got it. Lunch has arrived, and Mom and I are going to split the steak sandwich, and it comes with like a beer cheese fondue, and you can put it on there if you want, or you can leave it off if you want. Dad got the same thing. It looks like he's chosen to leave his fondue off. You think you're going to put yours on or leave it off, Mom?
I'm going to taste of it before I...
Well, she said she's going to taste of it first to see if she puts it on there.
It's not bad.
You like it?
That doesn't taste like that beer cheese fondue we had in Switzerland that made us all sick.
Well, to be fair, the fondue did not make us sick.
This is true. This is true.
We're going to dig in. All right, so I'm going to get this fondue and get it all over my sandwich. Fondue is going to make it even messier. Okay. Check this out. Now that the fondue is in there, it's just oozing out the sides there. That's very good. That is outstanding. And the caramelized onions. The bun is crispy yet soft. It's got caramelized onions and very tender steak. And then that beer cheese fondue just pulls it all together. It's also got some roasted peppers and some lettuce on there. This may be the best thing I've had on this trip so far.
It's very good.
Although I will say that salad at Summer House was super delicious. So we are going to enjoy. We are about to head to Disney's Hollywood Studios for after hours. And it looks like the bus is about 11 minutes away. It's been saying 11 minutes away for about the last couple of minutes, so they keep pushing it back. But we'll be there before we know it. You can get in at 7 with your after hours ticket, and the party, I think, goes until midnight, although I doubt very seriously we'll make it to midnight, since we have to get up at like 5:30 in the morning to catch the bus to the port. And the bus actually isn't going to leave until like 9, but we have to have our luggage ready at 7, so we have to be totally ready to go by then. So this part of the trip is winding down, but the next part is about to get ramped up. But we still have one more night of fun tonight at Disney's Hollywood Studios after hours. Our chariot awaits. Next stop, Hollywood Studios. We are here. And we are in. That was really quite efficient. They took our tickets like way before the turnstiles, and then put our wristbands on, and then handed us our guide maps, and it was just so efficient. But we're in. All right, so we got our guide map, and this is what we're working with. Pretty much every ride is open, and one thing I do want to point out is that on the website, it does not say that the Tower of Terror is one of the attractions that's open for this, but as you can see on Sunset Boulevard, right below my thumb, it does show the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. It also shows the Rockin' Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith, and that just opened up just like a week or two ago. So I'm hoping we'll have a chance to ride both of those, but we're just going to play it by ear. Mom and Dad are moving very, very slowly. We've had an action-packed couple of days, so we're going to compromise and just be willing to accept whatever it is we get done this evening. We have made our way to ABC Commissary for dinner, and this is what I have. I got the Mediterranean salad with chicken. This is one of my favorite things to have in Hollywood Studios. I get it as often as I can, and I've had this so many times, so I know it's going to be delicious. And Mom and Dad both got the chicken club with fries, and those are the same delicious looking fries that we had last night that they had last night at Beaches and Cream. Okay, we are done with dinner, and the original plan was to go to Fantasmic, but we have decided that we're going to forego Fantasmic because Mom and Dad don't think they're going to last much past 11, and so we want to do as many attractions as we can, and so we just thought that would be a big block of time that we could use doing other things. So we're heading over to Toy Story Land now. All right, we're taking a little bit of a breather as we walk towards Toy Story Land. What are you looking forward to the most to ride tonight, Mom?
Alien swirling saucers, Toy Story Mania, Rise of the Resistance, and possibly, if we just need to cool off, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Train Railway. And that's it for me.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I want to do Slinky Dog Dash.
Right.
And I want to do Tower of Terror and Rockin' Roller Coaster.
Right.
We are doing Toy Story Midway Mania first, and it was a posted 30-minute wait. It is about like 8:40, and at first I was like, there's no way this is 30 minutes, but when we got in here, I think it actually might be, so we'll see how long it takes. There's a bunny. Hey, bunny. How you doing? It's a Disney World bunny. Sweet thing. It is a super cute queue in here. I've always loved how they make it so colorful. with all the nostalgic toys, the viewfinder, crayons, blocks, tumble monkeys.
Don't forget to pick up your 3D game glasses before you play. They're up ahead. I'm always ahead. And Mr.
All right, it's going to end up being about a 15-minute wait. Our chariot has arrived. Mom, how many points did you get?
43,700, I think.
How many did Daddy get?
63,700.
He beat you.
He did, yes. I was leading for a while, but I don't know. He got me there at the end.
I did 115.
I know. Brag, will you?
That's still nothing to brag about, really.
Well, I'd be tickled with that.
Okay, now we're going to head to Alien Swirling Saucers.
Okay.
Next up, Alien Swirling Saucers. This is one of my mom's absolute favorite rides, and it reminds us of Tow Mater at Disneyland, which she also absolutely loves. They're checking wristbands out here, as they should. So Dad has decided he does not want to ride Slinky Dog Dash with me. After years of riding all the rides, he's now decided that it's too much for him. It's still a 45 posted wait, so we'll see how much it actually is. Well, we are on our way out. This has been a disaster of an evening. There was no rain in the forecast, and it came a torrential downpour while I was in the Slinky Dog line. Mom and Dad got soaked to the bone. And then the icing on the cake was after only being open for like maybe 15 or 20 minutes before everything shut down due to weather, when they finally opened the refreshments back up, they said they had run out of everything except popcorn, water, and strawberry bars. I'm like, you were only open for 20 minutes. How did you run out of everything? So sometimes you just have to cut your losses. We've had fairly good luck with weather this trip, and sometimes you just gotta call it. You just gotta punt, you gotta fold them. And any other sports analogy that I can come up with applies in this situation. So, we're heading back to the resort, and I'm going to try to find laundry to dry all of our clothes. We're going to get in bed and start fresh tomorrow for the cruise. But thank you so much for watching. Tomorrow we'll be boarding the Fantasy. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.